Hey everyone, it's Jack. Let's talk a little bit about creativity today and the creative process. So, what happens when you're an expert or naturally so good at something that you can't possibly explain your process to somebody else? This is my pitch or case for instructional designers and coaches and why they're so critical. Story time. I had a colleague approach me one day and ask me about my creative process. Although, of course, I was flattered, right? Because this meant that I had a reputation for bringing innovation and creativity to the team. It was something that totally stumped me. I had no idea how to answer him. So I kind of just like rattled off the two or three things that I had done in my last project, which happened to be an augmented reality. So it's taken me a long time to understand why was that question so hard for me to answer. And here's the conclusion that I've come to. I think what happens is when you have expertise in something, or better yet, a natural ability in something, it is increasingly difficult to break down your own process because you probably do it so quickly in your head and you've done it so often that it's just second nature and almost subconscious for you. So maybe you didn't even intentionally practice that thing. Maybe you didn't start out great at it, but I guarantee you, even if if you don't think you've practiced it, I'm sure that you have, intentional or not. You have been honing that skill and that thing that you're known for a very long time. So when someone comes to you and asks, how do you do that thing that you do so well? I find that unless you or the person being asked has taken the time to really unpack that question for themselves, or has had external coaches, or for me in my situation, I'm super lucky to be surrounded by awesome instructional designers that can help draw out that information that's in my brain and put it on paper in a structured fashion. But if you haven't had that opportunity, then you're probably not going to have a great answer.